Hey, I up it, then my heat go off. Bang!
Wow.
Hey, man, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ayefabo, and welcome back to another reaction video, man. And in today's reaction video, just read the title and let's get into it.
Hang on, because we're about to screech to a halt.
Oh,
That's right.
Yo.
The Earth is going to stop spinning for 5 seconds. How
Wow, 5
much
seconds,
damage would this sudden stop cause? What would you experience in different parts of the world? And when the Earth starts spinning again, would it still be habitable? This is What If, and here's what would happen
Here we go.
if the Earth
Hey.
stopped spinning
They
for
be on to
5
something, though.
seconds.
You'll learn
The
something off
Earth
these.
makes
Ain't gonna lie.
one full rotation on its axis in one day. This gives us day and night. The Earth is
That keeps
spinning
balance.
because of collisions that happened when the planet was forming 4.6 billion years ago. As
That's
a
how they
huge
know that,
disk
though.
of gas and dust swirled around the sun, dust and rock grains clumped together, generating forces that kept the planet rotating
What is that?
in one direction. You could imagine it much like a figure skater spinning faster and faster. And with almost no forces in space to slow the planet down, we keep rotating and will continue to for billions of years. But if the Earth stopped on a dime, would you fly right off the surface?
Whoa.
If the planet came to an abrupt halt, the atmosphere would still be in motion. That means, though everything has lurched to a stop, powerful winds would continue to blow. And these
So
wouldn't
basically,
be a
natural
strong
disasters would happen.
breeze.
Like
They
chaos.
would be
Can't
many
control it.
times stronger than any storm you've ever encountered. Now, the strength of these winds would differ based on where you were on the planet. At or near the equator, the Earth is rotating the fastest. Here,
I
you'd
never knew
experience
that.
wind speeds of 1,670 kilometers per hour. Those winds would knock you off your feet. But forget about you. These winds would be strong enough to tear up the Earth's crust. So it wouldn't matter if you were out in an open field or inside a steel-reinforced building, these winds would obliterate you. For context, the strongest F5 tornadoes have velocities up to 511 kilometers per hour.
Hey,
And
yo.
these storms can move houses off their foundations, send cars flying, and
Nature
even tear
is
apart
insane.
concrete structures. The winds from the Earth's emergency brake would be 3 times stronger than that. So if the crust under your feet didn't crumble, you and a lot of other stuff would likely go flying a great distance. But
Sheesh.
not
And they
off
say
the face
humans
of the
can't
Earth.
fly. Let the Earth stop for 5
The
seconds. We gonna
escape
fly.
velocity, or the speed you need to escape the Earth's gravitational forces and enter space, is
That thing
about
moving over.
40,000 kilometers per hour. In other parts of the world, like New Zealand or France, you'd experience slightly weaker winds, but at 1,180 kilometers per hour, these would still be much stronger than any storm ever.
I know he's pissing
These
his
winds
pants right
would
now.
pretty much destroy everything, but they wouldn't be the only hazard you'd need to keep an eye out for in
Hey, yo.
these short 5 seconds. Our planet is not a perfect sphere. It bulges near the equator due to the centrifugal forces generated by the planet's rotation. If the rotation stopped, the Earth would transform quickly into a perfect sphere. All the water gathering near the equator would flow away toward the poles, generating a massive tsunami.
That
5
would be
seconds
crazy.
later, when the planet returned to its full-speed rotation, that water would backtrack. A wall of water would slam into
that joint like
everything
lined
and
up. It's like-
everyone
The water
twice.
gonna come in. Boom!
That's one heck of a storm. Maybe the only place you'd be safe in this scenario is near the North or South Poles. Here, the wind would be the mildest. Now, you must be relieved to hear that the Earth has returned to its normal rotation after all this, but like I said, there would be nothing left on it. Every building, all farmland, and all technology would be demolished beyond recognition. Billions of people, if not every single person on Earth, would die from the brute force of being slammed by the massive gusts of wind. So, if you're looking to survive this apocalyptic scenario, you'd better start building an underground bunker. Luckily, it's expected the Earth won't come to a halt anytime in the next few billion years.
But how would they know that?
Before
What
that,
if it stopped
the
right
sun
now
would burn out
and nothing happens to
turn
it?
into a red giant.
You never know. If you're new to the channel,
But
like, share, and subscribe.
That's a story.
Bitch, I trip my sleep. Bitch, I trip. Hey, Brandon, let's go.
Money on me.
Money on me.
Money on me.
I do not walk, I might just spin the bin. I got the sauce, I got the ability. Look how I talk, just like the Billy B. I'm in the mall, I spent the Trinity. I just brought me a Tech 9 with a lemon
I
squeeze.
ball like I'm in the NBA. Get a Drake on me, that's what my enemies. Poverty, it made me a beast. Still dangerous, FBG.
I made my bitch the